Every mom knows the struggle of juggling it all. We're talking about family, we're talking about business, work, home, etc. Whatever it is that you're juggling, right? But what if I told you that the secret to juggling it all is not doing more, but working smarter? Let me show you how. Come on. So people used to ask me, how do I have such good time management skills? And I used to love to answer that until I had a kid, because I felt like I kind of lost it. And it's not that I had lost it, but it was just that I needed to adjust it. And so I'm going to give you 5 things that I did to adjust back to having good time management skills. So let's get into it. So number 1 is going to be plan ahead. Typically what I like to do to plan ahead is I want to do a Sunday reset. So every week on Sunday, I get my stuff together. I see if we have any appointments. I see what I want to do during the week as far as business goes. I see what my husband has planned as far as like his work schedule goes. And then I kind of just try to work around that and make sure that I can get everything I need done. And then throughout the week, each day, I have a daily checklist. And so I use the top 3 method. And so what that is basically where you choose your top 3 things that need to be done that day, and you make sure you get those things done. So it's not like you only get 3 things done, but if you get those top 3 things done, then you've accomplished something for today. And so that's kind of like my rule of doing my checklist. So I would advise to get a planner or some sort of system that you can kind of like keep up with everything. Here's what I use. So this is my planner. I got this off Amazon, actually. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it wasn't too expensive. It's called Bloom Planners. And basically it has like the monthly calendar, and then it has the weekly calendar. And so with the monthly calendar, let me just show you an example. So with the monthly calendar, of course, this is how it looks. I use the monthly calendar to kind of like plan out like what days I want to post on like YouTube and Instagram and things like that. And then for the weekly planner, I write down, that's where on my Sunday reset, I write down like what I want to do each day, like what I hope to accomplish each day, I guess I should say. And then they also have a top 3 at the top of here. So this is like the top 3 that you want to get done during the week. And so that's pretty much it for the planner. And then this is, I just recently got this, but this is a notepad. This is Tabitha Brown's collection of stationery. And so it's just a notepad, and it has today's intentions, today's priorities, today's wins, today's gratitude, to-dos, meal plan, hydration, and self-care checklist. And so basically this is what I use day to day for my daily checklist. And so like I said, I do the top 3 method for each day. And so I use today's priorities for that. And then under the to-dos, I kind of break down everything that I need to get done. And then if I get my top 3 done, then I feel like I've accomplished something for the day, and I won't be upset if I didn't get the rest of the stuff done, and I can just move it to the next day. So that's basically how I try to stay organized as far as time goes with planning. If you don't want to do this, I also use this, which is dirty, so please don't mind it. My child likes to draw on it, but this is just like a dry erase board. So you can just get a dry erase board from anywhere. This is actually very fancy, but I used to have a plain white dry erase board, and I would write down my top 3 for the day, and then whatever else I need to get done, and I would just check it off as I go. And so if you don't want to do the notepad and you just want to do something simple, dry erase board was what I used up until I got that pad right there a couple weeks ago. Also, I wrote down meal prep. I don't really meal prep just because my husband does all the cooking. But if you do the cooking in your household, meal prepping is also a good thing to do. I would say on Sunday, like during your Sunday reset, you can meal prep. and decide what you guys are going to have for the week. And in that way, you'll already know. You don't have to be thinking, what we're going to have today, what we're going to have today, what we're going to have today. You'll already know what you're going to have to eat. So, yeah. Sunday reset, top 3 for your daily checklist, and meal preps for planning ahead. Number 2 is going to be involve your child or your children. So what I like to do is I like to let my child help me with things around the house. So my favorite thing to let him help me do is laundry. He helps me with the sorting, even though he kind of like messes it up. But like when I'm sorting, he's pretty much there with me. I'll put the laundry in the washer and he'll help me like put the laundry detergent in there. Or if I'm transitioning from the washer to the dryer, he'll help me with that. And that's just something that he likes to do. And if I do it without him, he'll still want to come up and help do it. So it's something that he enjoys. So I try not to force him to do anything, but it'll help with not feeling like overwhelmed with trying to get things done, if that makes sense. Also, he helps me with cleaning around the house, like when it's nap time or when it's time to go to bed, we have like cleanup sessions. So it's time to clean up. And so we'll sing a song while we're cleaning up and he'll put his toys away. Or I'll say, here you go, can you throw this in the trash can? And he'll throw in the trash can. And so we kind of just like gather our mess together. And so I just think that's a good idea. Like, involve your children in things that you need to do. That way it's not so overwhelming. And I know with little kids it's a little bit harder because you still have to kind of like watch them and what they do. But it does help with him actually helping me out. So hopefully that helps with your to-do list. Number 3 is going to be multitask. And so when I say multitask, I mean within reason. Do not overwhelm yourself, okay? You don't want to do that. If you do that, you can lead to overstimulation, you can lead to stress and overall avoidance. And you don't want to do that because when you start avoiding stuff starts to pile up and then it gets way overwhelming, right? And so learn how to multitask, but within reason. So when I say learn how to multitask, I mean like if your child is doing like independent play or if they're having screen time, then you could be working or doing something else like washing the dishes or whatever the case may be. Also, you can do things like start a load of clothes. So like in the morning when I get up, I try to start a load of clothes and then I'll go downstairs or I'll do something else while that's washing. And so those are the little things that kind of help you along the way instead of just like using a whole day for laundry, a whole day to clean this, a whole day for that. It's okay to multitask. Just do it within reason. Don't overwhelm yourself at all. Number 4 is going to be work during nap time or school time. And so this is where the planning ahead is going to come into play, right? And so if you already plan ahead, you already know what you need to do during this small time frame. So if your child naps for an hour or 2 hours, then you know you have that time frame to get things done. If your child goes to school and you stay at home, then you know you have that time frame to get things done. That's why it's so important to plan ahead so that you already know. Now, if you're a working mom, because I know sometimes working moms watch my videos as well. If you're a working mom, I would say utilizing your downtime and utilizing lunchtime. When I was working, that's exactly what I did. If there was downtime and we weren't doing anything, I would try to utilize that as much as I could to write down things that I need to get done or whatever the case may be. Lunchtime, also utilize that as well. So hopefully, I know not a lot of companies let you utilize downtime, but if you do work in a company that lets you just a little bit loose with how you work or whatever, then I would suggest to utilize that downtime. And number 5 is going to be set yourself up for success at night. And so what I mean by this is making sure that you are cleaning up, straightening up, or whatever you want to call it. I like to make sure his toys are put away, make sure things aren't on the floor. I like to make sure the dishes are washed, the kitchen is clean, and stuff like that. So that when I wake up in the morning, I do not have to worry about that stuff. Like I said, my husband cooks. So if the dishes and stuff are washed and clean. The kitchen is clean. When he wakes up, all he has to do is cook. He don't have to worry about getting stuff clean. When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to wake up to destruction, because then you're going to be overwhelmed all over again. And with time management, the whole point of time management is to not be stressed, right? And to get things done in a timely manner. And so you do not want to add to the stress. So if you set yourself up for success at night, then it makes your morning a whole lot better. And I'm going to give you guys a bonus. A bonus is early bird or night owl. Choose one. Okay? Either you're going to be an early bird, you're going to get up early in the morning and get things done, or you're going to be a night owl, you're going to stay up and get things done. That's how I get things done. I used to be an early bird. I used to get up before dawn and get things done. And so then by the time he got up, I would be good, right? But now I'm more of a night owl. And so I'll stay up till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning getting things done. And then I'll just wake up whenever he gets up. But I would prefer to be in the morning. So I'm trying to figure out how to transition that. Trying to go to bed just a little bit earlier so I can get up a little bit earlier. When it comes to like being a content creator and stuff like that, lighting is everything. Like right now I have the light on, but it's like getting dark outside. And so this really isn't like the optimal shooting time, I guess you should say. And so like if I was to get up in the morning, I could do like content in the morning when the sun's out, when I have good lighting and stuff like that. And so that's why I kind of want to transition to getting things done in the morning. But it doesn't matter. Either you need to be an early bird or a night owl. So that's my suggestion for you guys. So let's summarize everything. Number 1 was plan ahead. Number 2 was involve your child. Number 3 was multitask within reason. Number 4 was to work during nap time. And number 5 was setting yourself up for success at night. And a bonus is to choose whether you want to be an early bird or a night owl. I hope this helps you guys get a little bit more organized when it comes to time management. Let me know down in the comments which ones you plan on implementing, and let me know your actual like time management tips that you have. So I might want to implement some for myself as well. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.